this video we're going to look at histology of the pancreas. So just a bit of gross anatomy of the pancreas. The pancreas lies at the level of transpyloric plane and it is retroperitoneal organ except its tail. Okay, so in terms of function, pancreas is involved into both exocrine and endocrine functions. Okay, so when you talk about exocrine function, basically exocrine function is composed of zymogenes, and these zymogenes they are responsible, or they are important in terms of pancreatic injuries. Okay, and then we also have acinar cells, and these acinar cells they make about 80% of the pancreas. Okay, so now these acinar cells they produce digestive enzymes. These digestive enzymes they need to reach duodenum. Okay, so for them to reach duodenum they need to have a channel of transportation. Okay, so how do they reach duodenum? This is what we're going to discuss. So first thing first, the acinar cells they will produce these digestive enzyme, and once they produce this digestive enzyme needs to be transported via intercalated duct. Okay, so we start with intercalated duct. So acinar cells, from acinar cells to intercalated duct. Okay, and then from intercalated duct, the intercalated duct will then drain into intralobular duct. Okay, it will drain into intralobular duct, and this intralobular duct will then drain into main pancreatic duct. So we have main pancreatic duct, and then this main pancreatic duct it will be joined by a common bile duct. So it will be joined by common bile duct, and once it is joined by common bile duct, these two they are going to drain into hepatopancreatic ampulla of Vater. So we need to write this one. So they are going to drain into hepatopancreatic ampulla of Vater. Okay, so this hepatopancreatic ampulla of Vater is the one now which is going now to open into duodenum via duodenum papilla, and secretion into the duodenum they are basically controlled by sphincter of Oddi. Okay, so of importance here you should notice to say the intercalated duct is basically lined by squamous epithelium. Okay, so it's lined by squamous epithelium. Okay, so you need to take note of this. So this is histology. Okay, so squamous epithelium, and when we talk about intralobular duct, this one is lined by columnar epithelium. Okay, you need to take note of this. Okay, so moving forwards to the other component, which is exocrine component. This exocrine component basically comprises of isolate of Langerhans. Okay, isolate of Langerhans contains cells. Okay, so it contains primarily about 5 cells, and these are the cells which now we are going to refer with this mnemonic which we are calling ABCDE. Okay, so now so you need now to understand what this mnemonic means. Okay, so A is for alpha. Okay, so A is for alpha. So these are alpha cells, and these alpha cells basically produce glucagon. Okay, glucagon, and this glucagon basically elevate blood glucose level. Okay, so the next cell is beta cell. Okay, so we have beta cells, and these beta cells, they produce insulin. Okay, so they produce insulin, and this insulin, okay, write it. Let me just write it. Insulin, it's like this. Okay, and this insulin, it does the opposite of glucagon. Okay, this is what we need to know. And then we have the other cells, which are the cells of pancreatic polypeptide. Okay, PP cells in short. So these PP cells, they inhibit. So what do they do? The PP cells, we can say cells of cells of pancreatic polypeptide. Okay, so these they basically inhibit. So they inhibit production of pancreatic enzyme. Okay, pancreatic enzymes and alkaline secretion. Okay, and then we talk about the D. When talking about the D, we are basically talking about delta cells. Okay, so these are delta cells, and these delta cells, they produce somatostatin. Okay, so somatostatin basically inhibits secretion of alpha cells and beta cells. So it inhibits secretion of alpha cells, let me just write it, inhibits secretion of alpha cells, alpha and beta cells. Okay, and beta cells. And then we have, finally we have E, which refers to epsilon cells. So these are epsilon cells. Okay. Epsilon cells produce ghrelin hormone. So it produces ghrelin hormone, and this ghrelin hormone, it is basically a hunger hormone. Okay, so this is the hormone which is produced when someone is hungry. Okay, so basically this is what you need to know about the histology of the pancreas, and this is how you need to highlight when it comes to the exam. Okay, so stay tuned till next time.